You're coming too.
From Washington State to now sunny California, we've been at it for 5 years. It began with selling our previous boat and taking that money to buy tools and build a shed. We assembled keel pieces, poured the ballast, and raised all 16 frames in the first 6 months.
There's a boom there.
Now, half a decade later, and at a slower but steady pace, we're in the water. We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. Like, subscribe, and support if you can. Good morning.
So.
How long you been up there?
A while.
How's the view?
Pretty good.
I can't wait to be able to climb all the way up to the top.
Oh, it's gonna be so bitchin'.
Even right there, it's crazy how much you can see. You want to show us? How much coffee have you had?
Well, I had my first cup at about 5:30, and my second cup at about 6. And then I had more when I made you a second French press. And then I had some more.
We made some decisions late last night. Decided not to change the mizzen chain plates, but to mount them on the backing blocks that we made for the outside of the hull. And so now we just have to make ones for the inside of the hull and drill some holes. The main and the bowsprit have been getting all the attention, so it was time to spread the love and spend the day on the mizzen.
So I'm just seeing how the how this 3/8 inch 3-strand will fit through these nice soft eyes that I got for this. And this was originally what I was going to use for all the dead eyes, even for the main mast, which is completely adequate. It's what most people use. I mean, this is Dacron. Originally, obviously, they used like hemp line, but this is Dacron. It's pretty low stretch, and it's pretty typical to use the same diameter line as your shrouds for your deadeye lanyards. And I'm just looking, since I'm not going to do deadeye, since I'm just going to use lashings, just kind of getting a feel for how I want to run it. So where my fingers are, that'll be where the shackle is on the chain plate, and this will be, I'll splice an eye into the bottom here. That'll be spliced around the shackle. And then I'll come up and do 3 passes on the top, and there'll be 4 passes on the bottom, and I'll use that to cinch up with the halyard. And then once I get it nice and tight, then I'll do a couple of those racking seizings here, and maybe a couple on the back side too. Call it good. Then I can just leave this long. Did you hear that guy sneeze? I'll just leave this long, and you know, when it's all done, just do some sort of wrap up here to kind of terminate it.
In an attempt to rig the mizzen quicker, we're using lashings instead of deadeyes, and our chain plates as is with the backing blocks we've already made. Michael's back on board too, continuing up the ratlins, which are looking sweet. Mizzen chain plate, and put my little, I'm putting the backing block on now, Garrett. Okay, so from the outside, Garrett's gonna kind of see what looks good and pull the shroud taut and kind of align the chain plate, and then decide where I think we're only gonna get 2 more bolts out of this one because it's kind of a low chain plate, because then our sheathing starts. So I think it'll be this plank and this plank, and I think that'll be it. So Garrett's gonna make sure the position of the chain plate's right, and then we'll pull it back off, and then we can drill the remaining bolt holes for both the chain plates on the starboard side. Oh, I have to pee.
Okay, we're good to go.
Okay, coming off.
He's just staring at you like, what?
What the hell is he doing over there?
Yeah.
All right, I guess whenever you're ready, Ruth.
Okay, I'm getting my positioning.
Okay, and do you want me to come through second down or the third down first?
Let's go second.
Second down?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Pretty happy with that. All right, cinching up. Going next down.
Next down, yeah. Down.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do the top. Ready?
Alright. Okay, I'm ready, Garrett.
All right, I'm gonna start drilling, Ruth. Okay, Ruth, so we're ready to take it off? Oh. There you are.
All right, coming off. Ready?
Yep, ready.
Whoa. Got that really tight. Oh!
What'd you do?
Ow!
Well, she's laughing, so.
Just clocked myself in the forehead with the wrench.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. Ow. Oh yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm gonna blame it on my head injury because this backing block came out in less than perfect position. Shit. Should have taken 2 more seconds to think about that angle. Stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh!
Is that your head?
Oh! What'd you hit yourself with?
The wrench. Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's still wet down there. It's dried in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Rookie mistake. I know how to use a wrench.
Now we can match with my big scar where I dropped a 2x4 on my head.
Yeah, while I go get water, one of you can climb up here.
Perfect.
And then we'll enjoy the sunset.
Nice.
Getting higher.
Yeah, and your head up there is closer to the top of the mast than it is to the deck.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Higher than our morning started out with today. Hi.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's stable too.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's really stable. I mean, compared to other mountains I've climbed, they're just all line. That are just like.
Oh yeah. Oh, if it's all lined, then your shrouds are just gonna go like this.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, what am I doing?
That is awesome.
It's a start.
Hell yeah. It's a great start. Ready?
Ooh, it stinks. It's just like just a chunk taken out there.
After hurting myself so many times, I always carry in my pocket this little silver sword wound gel. This stuff is amazing. Things heal like twice as fast. I know from experience.
You should make sure to thank the person.
Thanks, Mom. All right, big days here. Yeah. We got Gove mixing up the, what did we end up going with?
So this is the polymer reinforced thin set.
So just supposed to be nice and flexible. So it should deal with the movement of the boat.
Grips, and you got such a stout counter. I think you'll be fine.
Cool.
And it's rated for swimming pool, so underwater, large flagstone, small tile,
Cool.
ceramic, porcelain.
Meanwhile, I am outside on the aft deck, and my plan is hopefully to get the rudder cheeks at least cut down to shape, and hopefully get everything dry fit, get the tiller fit, and then so after that I can just take it off and finish it up, clean it, sand it, route it. I need to laminate some extra thickness on the butt of the tiller there, and And I don't know, I might, it depends on what I feel like doing. I might end up putting a couple layers of like fiberglass and epoxy on, just laminating a couple layers on both the inside faces of the rudder cheeks just for added strength, because I wanted, the only stock that I had in 2-inch, which I wanted at least 2-inch thickness for the cheeks, is this Spanish cedar, which is a lot like mahogany. It's not really a cedar, it's a hardwood, but you know, it is maybe a little soft. So just for peace of mind, I might do a couple laminations on the back side of it. I'll figure that out when I get there. That's what I got going on. So I've got this kind of clamped in place. I put the tiller up to it, kind of made some little marks. I got my center hole for the pivot bolt on the tiller. So I'm going to drill this one, and then I'm going to sandwich the two pieces together and drill it through, and then I'm going to figure out basically how I'm going to shape this just to make it look nice. Got my line on both of them that just basically outlines the rudder head. See there and there. And on this one, I just kind of took a pencil and just kind of like drew a little shape by hand that looks kind of nice. And that's just going to be the initial shape. Bolt this one onto this one and trace that little squiggly do onto the top of that so they'll match, and then we'll have to put them back together on the rudder and then cut out another small chunk of this, and then we'll just stick that in between and we'll trace a squiggly do on that guy too, and just really give it some more strength. It's still kind of rough cut, but that's enough for me to put them together, trace this onto the other one, cut the other one, and then I can start dry fitting everything. Yeah, that looks awesome. Cleaned off really nice.
Yeah, didn't it look nice?
Whoa. That's sweet.
All right, just keep everything off of it for at least a couple of days, I'd say.
Okay.
Because it's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the first part of securing the tiles to the counter. Grout and sealer still to come. Thanks for watching. Ooh, birthday.
How's it going there, mate? What are you doing?
Look at those feet. Ooh, yummy.
It's natural habitat. Crikey, look at him go. Oh yeah. Yeah, get him, mate. That's right.
Haha.
That's me.
Look at him go with his little foot.
And then put the chain plates.
Hold up. Put him back slightly. Okay, that's good. You can take the other one down now. Yeah, I've got a bit of a headache.
I would imagine. Jeez.